Hello student, in previous lecture we start a new lesson, that is measurement and the effect of heat. Okay, in previous lecture we saw the different sources of heat. Today we will see the relations between the heat and temperature, the differences between heat and temperature, and the different equipments of measuring heat. Okay, so the next point is the effect of the on the molecules of the gaseous state and solid state. Okay, so here is the point of heat and temperature. First we read that point, and after that we will get explanation on it. Heat and temperature. What is the difference between heat and temperature? We know that a substance is made of atom. Okay, undivisible smallest part or particles of any substance is atom. The atom in the substance are always in motion. The total kinetic energy of atom in a substance is measured of the heat contained in that substance. Okay, while the temperature of a substance is related to the average kinetic energy of atom. If the average kinetic energy of atom in a two object is equal, then their temperatures will be also equal. Okay, as we saw, we have water. Here we have the vessels containing the substance, that is A, B and C. A is filled with hot water, B is filled with the cold water, and in the vessel C we add water from vessel A and B. So as we experience while putting our hand into vessel A, we feel very hot. Okay, and vessel B we feel very cold. But in vessel C we feel average or a normal temperature of average heat of that both A and B vessel. Okay, so in vessel C we experience the average heat of vessel A and vessel B. So here we have also look at the figure number 14.3, that A and B shows the velocity of atoms in a gas at high and low temperature. The directions and the length of arrows attached to the atom shows the direction and magnitude of the velocity of atom. So here in this figure we have the arrows in a long range, while in this figure we have arrow in a short range. Okay, why this is? Because of temperature. Okay, the direction and the length of arrows attached to the atoms shows the direction and magnitude of the velocity of the atoms. So the atoms in this square shows the velocity or speed with the help of arrow. In figure A we have the length of arrow is longer than that of in figure B. Okay, the velocity of atom in the gas at higher temperature is larger than the velocity of atom in the gas at lower temperature. So as the heat increases, the temperature increases of a gas, the velocity of atoms of the gas increases. Okay, the velocities of atoms in a solid objects which are shown in figure number 14.3. The atoms in a solid objects are tied to one another because of the forces acts between them. So they cannot be displaced from their places. Because of heat, they oscillate around their fixed position. Higher the temperature of a solid, faster is their velocity of oscillation. So as we saw in this figure that this is a solid structure. Okay, the molecules are bond with each other tightly. So each molecules are circulate on a particular, so it oscillate through this line. This oscillate through this line. Okay, so the as we increases temperature of the solid structure, the molecules oscillate at a particular position. Okay, the velocity of the molecules is increases, but they do not leave their original structure or a position. Okay, the velocities of atom in a solid objects are shown in by arrow in figure number 14.3 in this figure. Okay, the atoms in a solid objects are tied to one another because of the forces acting between them. So they cannot be displaced from their places. Because of heat, they oscillate around their fixed position. Higher the temperature of the solid, faster is the velocity of oscillation. Suppose A and B are two objects which made from the same substance. The mass of A is twice the mass of B, which means the number of atoms in A is twice the number of atom B. Even if the temperature of A and B are equal, the average kinetic energy of atom A is same as that in B. The total kinetic energy of atom in A is twice that in B. Thus, the heat content of A is twice than that of B, even though they both have the same temperature. Okay, because the mass of A is doubled than that of B. Okay, let's prove with an example. Okay, as we calculate or measure the temperature by the unit of Celsius, degree Celsius. Okay, this is degree Celsius, and Fahrenheit and Kelvin. Okay, so we must have require for the experiment, we must require more times to raise the temperature of a water in a beam. So here we have to take an examples of the two still vessels, that is A and B of a same size. So the density, the mass of that vessels are equal. Fill some water in A and double that amount of in B. So A vessels has a doubled water than that of B contains. Make sure that water in both vessels are at the same temperature. So the temperatures in the vessel A and B is same. Raise the temperature of a water in the both vessel by 10 degrees Celsius using a spirit lamp. What will happen? We must have required more time to raise the temperature of a water in B, because the amount of water is doubled than the vessels containing A. This means that for the same increase in temperature, you had to give more amount of heat to B. Thus, even though the water in A and B have the same temperature, the amount of heat in B is more than that in A. Temperature is measured in the unit, that is degree Celsius, Fahrenheit, degree Fahrenheit or degree Kelvin. Okay, the Kelvin is used in a scientific experiments, while the other two are used in daily life. The relations between the three units are shown with the formula and in this table. Okay, so in this table we saw the different the relations between the Fahrenheit, degree Celsius and Kelvin. Okay, so the formula 1, that is Fahrenheit minus 32 upon 9 is equal to Celsius upon 5. This is the first formula. Second formula is the Kelvin is equal to Celsius plus 273.15. This is the second formula. Some specific temperatures are given in the three scales in the following table. So here we have the freezing point of water. As we know, the boiling point of water is 100 degrees Celsius and freezing point of water is 0 degrees Celsius. So if we calculate the relations between the Fahrenheit and Celsius and Kelvin, that the boiling point of water measured in a degree Celsius is 100 and in Fahrenheit 212 and in Kelvin 373.15. As we look at the freezing point of the water in degree Celsius is 0, while it measured in Fahrenheit as 32 degree Fahrenheit and in Kelvin that is the 273 Kelvin. The normal room temperature is 23 degrees Celsius, while it is measured in Fahrenheit 72 degree Fahrenheit and in Kelvin 296 Kelvin. Okay, the boiling point of the mercury is 356.7 degrees Celsius. Okay, and we have to calculate it in a Fahrenheit with the help of formula 1 and formula 2. While formula 1 to get the results in Fahrenheit and formula 2 to get the temperature in Kelvin. Okay, some specific temperatures are given in the 3 scales in the following table. So we have to measure temperature with the help of example. How much will the temperature of 68 degree Fahrenheit be in Celsius and Kelvin? So we have to put the use formula 1 and formula 2 to measure the 68 degree Fahrenheit in degree Celsius and Kelvin. Okay, so the temperature in Fahrenheit is F is equal to 68. Temperature in Celsius we have to find out and Kelvin. According to formula 1, that is into bracket F minus 32 upon 9 is equal to C upon 5. That is Fahrenheit we calculate as 68 minus 32 upon 9 is equal to Celsius upon 5. So Celsius is equal to 5 into 36. That is we subtract 32 from 68, we get 36 upon 9. So if we solve this, nine ones are 9, 9 fours are 36. So 5 into 4 is equal to, we get answer 20 degree Celsius. Okay, we get the measurement in degree Celsius, that is 20 degrees Celsius. Okay, as with the help of second formula, that is Kelvin is equal to Celsius plus 273.15 is equal to 220 plus 273.15 is equal to 293.15 Kelvin. Okay, so we uses both the formula to get the temperature in Celsius and Kelvin. So student, today we will stop here. Okay, in the next lecture we will further study the equipments that is thermometer, and the calculations of a specific heat of different metals, and calculate in SI measurement and CGS measurement with an example, okay, with an formula. Thank you.